Hi everyone. We're here. We're live. Here we go. Can you all hear me? It says I'm live. It says I'm live. Good morning, Esther. Good morning, Lara. Let me know when you can hear me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nobody's saying nothing. Yeah. Oh, sounds fine. Okay. Whew. I'm like, oh no. Hi, Ruby. Oh, yes. We are live. And today is going to be the last day we're going to be working on my December daily. Because you know what? I haven't done any more days than what we did together. Good morning, Laura. So that's what, 15 days? You can probably hear Dave leaving. 1, 2, that's 10. That's only 14 days done? What? Have 14 days done. So, hi, Marit. Awesome. Awesome. So, I'm telling you, I'm going to try and get as much done as possible. Because I'm afraid that, this is probably one of the last days I'll be... Good morning, Sylvia. This is probably going to be one of the last mornings I'm going to be working on it. So, I don't think I'm going to get 14. Halfway. That's a good way to look at it. The glass half full, right? Oh, some days. How am I feeling now? I feel much better. Much better. Yesterday was the first day. Well, that's not true. Yes, yesterday? No, the day before, I went out. I had a library book to bring back. I had finished it, so even though it was only due on the 18th, I was like, you know what? I'm done. Somebody else might be waiting for it, so I'm going to bring it. Plus, I had 3 more books waiting for me at the library. Ooh, that's something I want to work on. I want to make, you know how normally I would make like an album for the books I read? I don't think I want to do that this year, even for last year. I find that lately, if I start a series, I just want to finish it. Do you know what I mean? And I've been reading a lot of long series. For example, the Virgin River series. I am on book 13, I think. And I read them quite a bit in a row. Like I'm always reading other books with it. But how boring would it be, in an album that you have basically the same covers, same author, just different titles and covers. But I'm like, I think I want to do something a little different. Esther says, I did the photos till the 31st, but I still have to embellish and write the journals. Oh, you did? Well, that's good. I took photos till the 31st. I was good at that. Some days, not so good. But, I'll do the same that I did last year and just put a couple photos in the same day if I have to. So before I started the camera, because I'm trying to get as much done as I can today, is I chose some paper for the background. Because I'm like, you know what? We gotta We got to get that done today. You don't know how I can read multiple books at the same time? You get the stories all mixed up? I'll tell you a little secret. Try to vary the genre. So if you're reading like a romance and you're reading a thriller, you're not going to mix those two up. Because one's keeping you on the edge of your seat and the other one's lovey-dovey. But I've done it for so long that now I'm even reading two romances at the same time. And I can keep them straight. Like right now, I'm reading one from Virgin River. I can't remember because I've read so many of them. But I'm and plus, in long series like that, in long series, you get attached to the characters. So a lot of those characters, I know them. So the Virgin River books, it's like, you know, one book it's about this, and then there's a family of 5 boys, and you're going through all the 5 boys, you know, and their romantic, how they find their soulmate kind of thing. And so that kind of helps because you keep those. Good morning, Moira. So Moira, your retirement, does it start as of now or is it February? I can't remember. Your groceries are being delivered. That's fun. That's fun. I think we have to go get some groceries tonight. Oh, I mentioned that I think in my video I did yesterday that I'm going to start filming, you know, what's for dinner and stuff. I don't know if I'm going to be any good. I'm just going to do it, right? Oh, no. I wasn't supposed to cut this one up. See, I'm not paying attention. I wasn't supposed to cut this one up. This was a full one. Wasn't supposed to cut this one up. That was a 4x6. Let me see if I can fix it. Oh, this tape is not sticky enough. Oh, this one is. I forgot what I was saying now. Let's glue that. Once it's in the book, it won't matter. I shouldn't be using this. You're down to 2 days a week, effective like right now. Awesome. That is awesome. When I went from full-time to part-time, oh, it was, I can't even tell you the feeling. Okay, I feel like there's someone in my driveway. Oh, someone delivering. It's Amazon. And Ace is up, so. Dear old Ace. Okay, let's do 3 1/4 and 3 1/4. Oh, your days of the week, Maura, will never be the same again. She said, yesterday was my first Wednesday off. Now, of course, I'm totally confused with the days of the week. They'll never be the same again. But you know what? It's the best. It's the best. I mean, I work from home, so I mean, it's not as if I'm like done, but I love being home. Sometimes I feel like I work more than I did before, but this is This is more more enjoyable than 911. Oh, can you tell? We got the thing fixed. We figured it out. Well, I knew where to go. I spent some, well, yesterday I tested it. Didn't do it. Didn't do it once. This morning, the minute I sign on, it keeps refocusing. I'm like, are you kidding me right now? I tested you last night. I tested you last night. What is your problem? And then, ooh, I know what I'm going to get for that. If I can find it quickly. Some cardstock. There it is. Is it this color? Sure, that color's great. Yeah, we got it fixed. Well, he got it fixed. I knew where to go, but I had to choose new camera. Ugh, technology. Anyway, he got it fixed. But the funny thing is, it didn't do it last night. Like, but thankfully I came upstairs. Oof, I'm getting warm. I came upstairs a little early so that I could, you know, sign in and that kind of stuff so that I could retest it, you know. I'm going to put that little guy right there. And what did I do with that? 3.5. We'll do that. So he got it fixed. Yahoo. Yahoo. Now, do I want to do... I might have to change... I don't want to do just one of these, that color. Oh, that color there would be okay, I think. I kind of like that there. Whew. I am warm. And it's not warm outside, I can tell you that. Oof. It's freezing outside. Freezing. I'm like, what is going on? Winter hit us all of a sudden? Couldn't you have, like, given us a break? Technology is a love-hate relationship. Oh, no kidding. Sometimes I feel like it's more hate than love, but it just drives me insane. Drives me insane. But I'm thankful for it. Does that make sense? I'm thankful for it. Okay, let's start putting this little puppy together. We got a lot to do today. 15 minutes. We got a lot of things to do. Because like I said, I'd like next Thursday to kind of get back into normal, you know what I mean? Like normal scrapbooking. Now, I might do, I don't know, I might film me putting the rest of the pages together. And then just do a voiceover. You know what I mean? Like do it ×8 and then just kind of like do a voiceover for the whole thing. Maybe do it in 2 videos or something. Here it feels like fall. You have rainy and stormy day. Ugh. I can't complain. When I look at the rest of Canada and they're having like minus 22 degrees Celsius. Like, what? I'm like, I don't even know what temperature it is today. Let me go check. Yeah, it's only -3. Oh no, it's -13. -13, okay. -3 was yesterday. So it is a big dip, right? You're under a severe winter storm, 30 centimeters? Oh my gosh, Moira. You know what that means, right? That means it's coming my way. Okay, so today it's minus 13. Yeah, we're having a warning for severe weather change. Oh, wait. Oh, we're having a storm too. Right now, for tomorrow, it's 10 centimeters and 10 to 20 millimeters of rain, which is worse because then you have snow and then it gets wet and then you lose power. So guess what I'm doing today? I'm putting water in my tub because we're in the country. So if we lose power, we have no water. No water. So, yeah. I'm totally putting water in the tub today. And another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do my laundry. I only have like a couple loads to do because I did it on the weekend. And, well, of course, I'm going to make supper tonight. But I'm going to try and think of something for us to eat tomorrow. We're going to the grocery store tonight. Oh, I bet you she's going to be crazy. I bet you it's going to be crazy because we were planning to go no matter what. But because of the storm, it's going to be nuts. I'm not looking forward to that. Oh, look, that right there. I'm not looking forward to that. Oh, man, I hate going to the grocery stores when they're calling for bad weather. People are nuts. People are nuts. Okay, where are my numbers? We need numbers. I can tell you, it's a good thing that I had everything. Now, don't make me think. I don't want you to think. That's the word I was looking for. I don't want you to think that I have my life together. That's going to be happening before 2023. That is a promise. And that's why I want to start, on the general, I have to tell you, like, my kitchen is clean right now. My living room is clean. My bedroom, close the closet doors. My bathroom is clean. My soap room needs room right now because I had to do a whole bunch of stuff for gifts, and then I got sick. So that is definitely on my agenda to do today after the live. I'm going to clean my soap room. My scrap room is somewhat clean. Before 2024. No, before 2023 is over. Before 2023 is over, it's going to be together. I just didn't add the word over. Before 2023 is over, I'm going to have my life together. Okay, day 11. Ooh, and that's Mason's number now. Number 11. Number 11. Oh my goodness. I probably don't have any hockey fans here. But the World Juniors was in my city. And we were lucky to be able to... We didn't see Team Canada play live. Because they were playing mostly... Well, I think they played one game in Moncton, but we didn't go. We should have went. Anyway, we went to see a few teams. We went to see Switzerland and Finland. And on Team Switzerland, there was 2 kids on there that play on our major junior team. So it was fun to see them play, and we were cheering them on, and they won the game, which they weren't expected to win against Finland. And because Finland's a pretty good team. And then we went to see USA and Slovakia, and definitely Slovakia wasn't supposed to win against USA, and I love taking for the underdog. Like, I'm sorry. I know I have a lot of USA fans, but I love taking for the underdogs. I can't help it. Except, like I said to Dave, well, if they were playing Canada, then, that would be a different story, which they ended up playing Canada later, and the game went into in overtime. I'm pretty sure the game went into overtime. I was like, oh my gosh, they almost beat them. But anyway, Canada won gold. Oh, what a game. We were, obviously, we watched it from home, but it was exciting. You know how we love hockey. And on December 31st, Dave went with Mason to our, like, where our not world juniors, but where our major juniors play. And they had the game on the screen, and they were skating outside. They were skating outside and watching the game. They had a blast. So it was pretty cool. Now, coming up in February, the Winter Canada Games are in the province next to us. I'm sure you guys have heard of PEI, the home of Anne of Green Gables. Well, that's where the Canada Games are going to be played at. And that's where I told you guys before that I saw Sidney Crosby play in, I think it was in 2006 or something. So that's happening at the end of February and March. So we're looking at getting tickets. We'll see. The only problem with that, it's only like an hour drive, and we could go, 2-3 times, but you have to pay a bridge to come out. $50 every time you leave the bridge. Like every time you leave the island. So it's like, that's going to get expensive really quickly. So then we're like, okay, so if we stay for a few days, is it cheaper? We got to figure it out. Is it cheaper to pay for gas to go there twice? Because I think we'll go only 2 or 3 times. Pay the bridge 2 or 3 times, which right there, that's $150. And then the gas every time. Is it cheaper to do that? Or is it cheaper to get a hotel? So we're going to figure it out. I have a sneaky suspicion it's going to be cheaper to drive, but man, it's going to be a pain in the butt. It's going to be a pain in the butt. Even with the price of gas, I think it's going to be cheaper to go to drive. Because I think it's about an hour drive. So we could probably do it on 1 gas tank. So that's $200 in gas. So it costs us about, hi Karina, about $350, we'll say. So, 350. So if we say, okay, let's get a hotel room, 2 nights would be about that, but then we still have to pay the gas there and then the bridge. So we just got to do the math. And then in March, Mason has a tournament in Halifax, and that's a couple hours away, and that we have to stay in a hotel room. And the hotel room is going to be $700. Crazy. Crazy, because we have to stay 3 nights. We have to stay 3 nights. So, hockey. Hockey, hockey, hockey. Oh my gosh, guys. I just love these little guys. They're so stinking cute. I just love him. Love him. And I can't wait. Like, I want him to do some for spring. Spring or summer. I don't know. Spring or summer and fall. I think they're going to be so cute. They're all going to look different. He's not just going to change, you know, what's on the hat. He's just going to make a new elf. Yeah, that's crazy for, you know, 3 nights of hotel. I'm telling you, I said to him, I said, I get that people didn't do stuff for 3 years, but you know, these places are gouging us. They're gouging everybody. Instead of giving us a break, you know, we're paying more for gas, we're paying more for food. You're paying more for everything. Did everyone have a good Christmas? Oh my goodness. I forgot to tell you guys this. Well, we haven't talked. So we went to my mom's. We only went over on Christmas Eve. We decided that from now on, we're just going to go like the Christmas Eve and come home on Christmas Day. And actually, Katie said she thinks next year she just wants to do Christmas here in Moncton. She said she's going to have a new baby. She doesn't want to deal with traveling. Like it was a lot. And not only that, she gets to my mom's. Her driveway is a sheet of ice. And they didn't put sand or anything on it. She gets out. She said she was just shuffling like this. And we were traveling together, but we stopped. We stopped for, what did we stop for? Oh, to get ice and coffee. And they kept going because their dogs were whining. Anyway, so we just got there after them, like maybe 15 minutes. Anyway, she fell and cracked her head on the ice. Oh, I was so upset. I can't tell you how upset I was. And of course, she was going like, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. But, and then she messed up her wrist because she was trying not to fall on her stomach. Anyway, she ended up with a concussion. I was upset. I'm not going to lie. I was a little upset. She's okay now. That happened on December 24th, but I was a little upset. But she's okay now. She went for her first real ultrasound on Monday. So it took almost 10 days for her to stop having a headache. Almost 10 days. Ooh, I think I want to either that or the legs. Almost 10 days. I know, poor girl. She's had a tough year with her health, falling, and sicky pregnancy. Yeah, that was last year, but it's still part of her pregnancy, right? But Ugh. But that the fall happened last year too. It was on Christmas Eve. But ugh. I was like, why don't you have ice, salt, or sand on this thing? You know, like that's dangerous. You have a pregnant woman coming to your house. So it didn't start off our Christmas Eve very well. Okay. Her second fall in just a few months, I know. And the thing is with her, because of... Is that a sticker? I think this is a sticker. Because she was in... It is a sticker. I must have stamped this on a sticker paper. She's had concussions before. Is this sticker paper too? No. So the concussion, you know what I mean? Did I already told if it was a boy or a girl? No, not here. But we can say now. We can say now. And Laura, you're not allowed to say your vote. Laura Thompson, you're not allowed to say your vote. So vote, girl or boy. Laura's not allowed to vote because she knows. Let me go. Oh, I wish I had one of those things. I should have asked her for one that I could have done online. Why didn't I? She had 2, 3 left. Why didn't I think of that? Why didn't I think of that? I should have thought of that. I'm looking for paper. But I should have thought to ask her for one of those. She had like 2 or 3 left over. It's a baby. Okay. Are you ready? Blue boy, pink girl. What is it? What is it? We have one boy. Girl, 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 girl. Ah. Do, 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 do. It's a girl! Yay! We're going to have one of each. One of each. Baby girl it is. And it's funny because they went and got their ultrasound done, and the girl's like, well, I'm not allowed to tell you. And they were laughing. They were like, oh, we know, because we went and paid. We went and paid to find out. They couldn't wait any longer. That's my daughter. I don't think I want that holly jolly. I think I want this, because it'll fill up more of the area. Is Mason excited? Yeah, when they did the reveal, we asked him, what do you think? And he wanted a boy, of course, right? But I think he's excited. He's excited. I think he was saying he wanted a boy just so that, you know, he'd have a little, you know, little kid to play hockey with. But he's just excited to be a cousin. Bottom line, he's excited to be a cousin. Okay. Do you know what I don't like? You know what I don't like about this, doing this, is eventually, like, I have to print the photos and then put them in. That's my least favorite part. So what I'm going to have to do, good morning, Barb. What I'm going to have to do is some evening, once I'm done everything that I need to do, I'm just going to lay down in bed, put some heat. Girls can also play hockey. Oh, exactly. Exactly. And he learned that the other day. He learned that the other day. One of the kids on his team, they have a hockey rink at their house, and I'm talking, they have a hockey rink. I think it's actually like a tennis court, but they've put water on it because it has like a fence all the way around. So he invited his whole hockey team to go. And his sister plays for her hockey school, like her high school. And he's like, man, is she ever good? That was funny. He's like, she's so good. And then all his little friends, all their big sisters play hockey. So, like he said, I was pretty sure it was a girl, but I was just voting for a boy. Didn't want to be outnumbered. I think he's going to be an awesome cousin too. I was teasing him because I said, you know, oh, if the baby, you know, has a hard time at the beginning, and that, you know, if Pat needs to sleep or whatever, if they want, they don't need to. If she doesn't want to, that's fine, okay. But I said, if they want to come over here, she can bring, you know, the bassinet or whatever, and I can help her. She can sleep here so that Pat can sleep or whatever. And I said she can sleep with me and Mason, because that's usually Mason's spot, right? And he goes, well, where am I going to sleep? And I said, well, at your house? He's like, well, no, Mammy, I can sleep on the couch. I was teasing. I said, I'm teasing you, buddy. If you want to sleep on the couch, you can sleep on the couch if it's on the weekend. But if it's on during the week, you know, then you'll be home. So, okay. Let's put that away. I think this is good. When I put the page together, I'll add words. Is Mason's team an all girl or all boy? It's all boy. I think I'm going to have to put my sweater on. I'm kind of cold. I'm cold. Oh, man. These are annoying. They don't fit in certain pockets, the round ones. So instead of cutting them, because I might not have a choice. Oh, it fits in this one. How can it fit in some pockets and not the other? I don't get it. Shouldn't the pockets be all the same? Yeah, I'm cold because the temperature dropped 10 degrees from yesterday. I should have put up the heat. in the house before coming upstairs, and I didn't do it. So I'll put a sweater on. I should be okay. Oh my goodness. That's how I got sick, eh? We went to a hockey rink. That's about an hour and 15 minutes away from here. I've been in many hockey rinks in my life. Many hockey rinks, okay? I've never been in a hockey rink that's that cold. My toes felt like icicles. Literal icicles. And then that night, I started getting sick. My nose started running. I said to Dave, I think I thawed out. Oh, there we go. We'll put a sweater on. We'll be good. At least I don't have shorts on today. Normally I wear shorts on every day. And I put pants on today. So there's that. Okay, let's do red this time. We're not going to take a long time to pick our papers. We're just going to do it. What did we say we had? Oh, I should do this. So we have 15. Oh my goodness. Is that for real? 11 plus 4. Yeah, that's 15. So I have 16 left. Ah! So, yeah, let's... Hopefully we can do 5. Hopefully we can do 5. If I wouldn't have been sick last week, I could have done another 5, and we'd have only, like, you know, a little bit left, but... I almost hate to say I'm going to take a break, because you know what that means, right? I take a break, and in February or in July, people that say you can't get sick from being cold are so wrong. You're absolutely right, because I was feeling primo. Baby, it's cold outside. That is going on there. Because I was feeling 100% before we went to that rink. Not even iota of feeling sick. Not even a little bit. I was feeling wonderful. Went there, froze to death. I had my seat on the whole way home. I was trying to stick my feet under my butt, you know, as we were driving to... try to warm them up on the seat, and then I had the heater on. I had my feet up on the heater. Nothing was working, like nothing. I could not get warm. Oh, is that shorter than 4 inches? Dang it. Okay, well, I'll use it as, there. I'll use it as a mat. Yeah, before we went there, I felt wonderful. And then the next day, and the funny thing is, then I go in total denial beast mode, right? Nope, I'm not sick. I can hardly talk. Oh, not sick. Just a runny nose. So I come upstairs. I work a whole bunch. Plus, I'm thinking, ugh, if I do get sick, I have a bunch of stuff I need to get done. So I'm like, while I'm still feeling somewhat okay, I'm going to go and work. So the first 2 days, I just went into semi-beast mode and got a whole bunch of things done, which I'm glad I did. And then after that, I did take 2 days off. And then I read and read and read. I didn't even watch hardly any like YouTube videos, or what I would do is I would read for like an hour and then I'd watch one YouTube video. And then I would read for like an hour and then I'd watch, you know, a 10-minute YouTube video. So we're what? January 12th today? And this afternoon, I'm going to finish. Oh, yeah, I'm going to finish it for sure. I only have like 3 chapters left. And it's right at the good part right now. I'm going to finish book 12. Book 12. I'm totally in awe. Oh, that's what I started saying a while ago. I'm going to find a different way to kind of, I guess, how I'm going to keep track or, you know, put it to memory. My brain is still, my brain is still not recovered, people. My brain is still sick. I'm going to do a reading journal. I'm going to do a reading journal, and I'm going to film it. But that's how I'm going to keep track of my books this year. That's the only way I'm going to keep track of my books. And I don't know if you knew, but I had ordered library card. I had gotten one years ago. All they did was just reissue the same one. I just didn't know where I had put mine. So anyway, it took over a month for me to get a bloody a bloody library card again. So I'd say out of the 12 books after today, 9 are from the library and 3 are from my stash. And it's only because I went a little gung-ho with, oh my gosh, I got to get all the library books. But I'm going to make a goal of reading X amount from the library and X amount from my Kindle, because I have a lot of books on my Kindle, like a lot of books on my Kindle, like a lot. So I need to get that done too. I need to read some book on my Kindle, which up to now, I think I've read, out of the 3 that I read from my stash, 2 are from my Kindle. 1 was a physical book. And 1 was a physical book. That's it. And right now I'm reading another one from my Kindle or whatever. Okay, I'm looking for a white cardstock. Oh, and red. Look at that. Alrighty. I think this time I'm going to try and use one of... I haven't used these Santas. They probably feel left out. So let's use this Santa right here. They probably feel... I don't know what size though. I think I'm going to go pretty big. Let's use this Santa. Hi, Melissa. From Nevada. Okay, let's use that Santa. Didn't I get a white cardstock? Yes, here it is. Okay, I left out Santa. Okay, so 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. Ooh, I'm gonna have to get the numbers too. I'm gonna put that right there. I need my numbers. We're on number 12. Melissa, we're on beast mode today because this is going to be... Oh, I have no number 12. I don't think I have another... You know what? I'm going to take this one. It's all good. You're printing the mint one? The mint one is cute. Number 12. Okay. Let's do that. Okay. So yes, I think I'm going to sit while I cut this guy. I should really, really, really make sure. Laura says, I just finished a nice book called The Library by Bella Osborne. It's about a village library facing closure and the unlikely friendship that happens in the library. Ah, that sounds good. I love any books that are about books. You know what I mean? Books about books. I have read some really touching books, and I think that's part of the reason why I think that I was reading them so quickly is because, I read Razor Blade Tears by S.A. Crosby. Oh my goodness. That was hard to read. I told Dave, because Dave doesn't read physical books, but he listens to them. And I paid for a yearly membership of Scribd because he listens to books like all the time. When he does the dishes, when he's doing stuff around the house, any kind of anything, he listens to books. So I told him, I said, you have to listen to that. It's so touching. So he's going to read that next. But before that, I read Under the Bayou Moon by Valerie something Lewis. Oh my goodness. So I'm Acadian, right? That's, that's my heritage. But my family never migrated or went to Louisiana, New Orleans, or whatever. That book is about Acadians or Cajuns, and even though I'm Acadian, I never knew that Cajun came from, instead of saying Acadian, they just kind of shortened it and called them Cajun, Cajun. Anyway, oh my goodness, that hit me hard. That book hit me hard. Like really hard. It was so good. And right now, I just, and I'm like that. If I like a book from an author, I'm like, what else did that author write? Like that S.A. Cosby. I don't think he has a lot of books. I think he has a couple, but I'm going to be looking at the library because I just finished the book here a couple days ago. And right now, actually, I'll probably look at the library and then add it to my favorite. I'm not going to ask for it unless there's like, I'm the 100th in line, because then by the time I get it, I'll be done the books that I have. But I got Missing Isaac from Valerie Lewis. I don't know how to say her last name, but it's Luesse. She's got 3 or 4 books. And I've kind of put my name in for all of them. Actually, I think she only had 2 at the library, and her 3rd one happened to be on Scribd. So I'm like, perfect. I'm totally going to read it from there. It doesn't have the audiobook. It's just like the book to read, which is fine. Because what I do with audiobooks, like last night, okay, we went to a Wildcats game. We came home. I wanted to read. So I read quite a bit. What's the name of the book? From which one? From the Acadians? Under the Bayou Moon, if it's the one for the Acadians. And it's got a real good story. It's about a teacher that goes to that region, like to that little village where they are, to teach the children. And when she gets there, she's told that, if they don't speak English and they speak French, that they should be beaten. Yeah. Have I read Where the Crawdad Sings? Yes, I did. And I loved it so much. Hi, Anna Marie. I loved it so much that I love. So I typed in books like Where the Crawdad Sings. What's the name of the Cajun book? Under the Bayou Moon. Oh, and I'm telling you, out of those 12 books that I read, I think 3 were set in, well, Louisiana, New Orleans, like in that area. I was like, what? What are the chances, right? One of the first 3 books I read are all from that area, which I have been to New Orleans. Loved it. And I was telling, actually, Dave is reading that book right now, Under the Bayou Moon. And he's like, when we go through the States, we have to go to New Orleans. And I'm like, yeah, we're going to New Orleans. I can't wait. That's going to be a while from now. But you got to have dreams, right? Got to have dreams. So, oh my gosh, that's such a good book. And yesterday or the day before, I picked up the other book. Laura says that she got Nicole Sat 7 during Boxing Day sale. Haven't reached the episode where she used the diamond stickers, but it also led to an Amazon order. I've already made a dozen. They're fun, right? And it's a great way to try diamond painting. I'm going to show everybody what Laura means. Just give me a sec. During our Christmas party for Patreon, we talked about, different things to put in your scrapbook. And then Laura said, oh yeah, do you remember when you did the diamond painting in the scrapbook? And then she went and found out it was on Scrapathon 7. And Laura was saying, well, I want to try diamond painting, but I don't want to invest in another craft, without knowing if I really enjoy it. So this is the perfect thing to do, right? Because they're so small. And you get so many of them. And the sticker, like you diamond paint on this, and the sticker, becomes your embellishment. It's so cute. Oh, that'd be good for a cruise one. Unfortunately, New Orleans is not the best place to visit. Quite dangerous, a lot of crime. When we went, we were all women. There was 5 of us. 5 of us that went. Oh, and I just want to say, disclaimer. I've had at least 2 or 3 people ask if I'm going to bring back diamond painting, because I kind of took a break. Yes, diamond painting's coming back. I have a lot of plans for my channel. I just kind of took a break over the holidays, and then I got sick, and the story, but yes, I'm going to start diamond painting probably this week. Oh man, we're already Thursday, aren't we? Maybe next week. Because I thought going to birthday parties was going to stop once our kids got older. But because we're so involved in Mason's life, that when the kids have birthday parties, they invite Jess too, but they invite us too. So, not all of them, but some of them, because, we do stuff with the kids and stuff. So we're going to a birthday party tomorrow night. Ooh, I need to find Christmas diamond stickers. Laura, if you do, hi T. If you do, share on Nicole Jones 911. Or send me a message on Messenger. Because I want me some of those. How you doing, girlfriend? How you doing? So this afternoon, there's this thing that the boys that play hockey, there's this hockey wax that they can put on their stick so that it stops the ice built up on their stick so they can control the puck better, okay? Well, for all Mason's teammates for Christmas, guess what I made? I did a whole bunch of research and a whole bunch of, what do you call that? When you experimenting, and I made some hockey wax. And then I bought little silver containers and I made labels on them with their name. Oh, let me see if I can find it on my phone. I'm pretty sure I took a picture of it on my phone. And I'll show you the one that says, well, hopefully I have one it's just Mason's name. So anyway, Mason is on 2 teams. So I made one for his main team. And then I made some for his spring team. Okay, so that's what it looks like on the back. It says hockey wax and with the little sticks there. And then, okay, I'll just show it from far away. It has like their names, the name of their hockey team, whether they're center or not, their number, like their position. Oh my goodness. We went to a game on December 23rd and the kids were running out of the dressing room and running to their parents and saying, "Mom, look what Mason gave." They just thought it was so great. And then Mason had a tournament with his spring hockey team. And I did the same thing for his spring hockey team. So that's why my soap room is a mess. And I made some sink scrubs for the girls in my family for Christmas. So that made a mess. And that's the same thing. I basically use the same label and then I put like their name. I put like Caitlin's sink scrub and that kind of stuff. So I had a bunch of fun making different things like that over the holidays. I hope I took pictures of everything because that's stuff that I can, put in my definitely on the nice list. Why not? Well, I'll put it with Santa. Do you guys do like homemade stuff too, like for Christmas? I used to do like ceramics and that kind of stuff. Everybody got like a little bit of handmade stuff this year. I'm missing a whole bunch of stuff. Some of those DP stickers would be awesome for baby young children's layout. I'll have to look. I'll have to look for sure. For sure. You love presents from kitchen? That sink scrub? Oh, I love it. I made it with some orange essential oil. And, you finish your dishes at night and I just clean my sink with that. And it just smells awesome. And I just love it. I just love it. And then, I don't know if you guys heard of that cleaning supply. It's from Thieves. It's expensive. It's like $50 for a 1 liter or half a liter of cleaning stuff. Now, you don't use it directly from the bottle. Like, you just use a capful and then you fill the rest up. So it's like a concentrate, but it's super expensive, especially here. Especially here, right? In Canada, I find it's crazy, the price, like, to get it. So I was like, I wonder if I can make my own. Guess what? I made my own, and I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I just love that thing that says, what? $50? I'm just going to spend $120 and make my own. It wasn't that bad, but I probably still spent $50, but I'm going to be able to make some. Like I said, I didn't have time this year to make some for everybody. And I made it the same as Thieves, which has like cinnamon essential oil and cloves. So it's kind of spicy. But I said, I have other essential oils. So I'm going to make one that's kind of orangey, like fruity. I'm going to make one that's fruity, citrusy. So, yeah, I've been a little busy bee. That's the problem when you have a lot of different interest. A lot of different interest. And that's why I don't know why it just made Marit's there. It kind of hid your message, Marit, but I made it so that everybody could see it. Yeah. Oh, Holly Jolly. Look at that. I'm going to use some of these hollies on this page. Yeah. Do you sleep? Yes. I do sleep. But I think up stuff while I sleep. I think of stuff while I sleep. Okay. So talking about that, I'm going to start doing, what's for dinner. Because let's be honest, we all have to eat. And I don't know about you. I'm at the point, I'm like, I don't know what to eat anymore. I'm so over it. I'm over making supper. I'm just over it, Just somebody feed me. And so I'm going to start, because it's going to make me, see, I have an ulterior motive, because it's going to make me look for new recipes, try something new, and I'm going to start doing, the cleaning videos too, because I need the motivation. And I think everyone needs the motivation. And when something is left undone, it takes up real estate in your brain that doesn't need to be there, right? So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to make videos of, it'll probably take me, I was going to do like a freezer cooking meal. But then I looked at my freezer and I'm like, I don't want to have to go get a whole bunch of chicken or a whole bunch of hamburger or a whole bunch of whatever just to make videos. Do you know what I mean? When my freezer is full. Now, I've seen people online where they take the frozen meat, they thaw it out, make a meal, do not cook it, and put it back in the freezer. You should not do that. You should not do that. Now, if you take it out of the freezer, thaw it, make something with it, cook it, and then put it back in the freezer, then you're okay. This thawing is not good. So I'm like, I'm not doing that, but I don't want to spend the money. My freezer's full. I have no room to put anything. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do what's for dinner. And then I'll find recipes with what I have. It's probably going to take me, you know, like probably a couple of weeks, because let's be honest, I'm probably not going to make like a big recipe every night, you know, to have 7. So a girl needs a break. And so I started last night. I'm sure my videos at the beginning, they're not going to be that great because I'm not used to filming myself in it. Do you know what I mean? And moving the different angles and all that stuff. But I'm sure with practice, hopefully I'll get okay. And a lot of it at the beginning, I think I'm going to do, you know, some straight talk, if you will, like real time like this, except I'm filming. And then, no, I don't like it there. But I'm going to do a lot of voiceovers. So, I don't think I like it here. Maybe closer to the Santa. Hi, Karina. She says, I'm in bed listening to you. This is my break day. You take a break. We all need to take a break. I learned that the hard way last week. Man. You know what? Your body will let you know. I am done. I'm taking a break. My problem is as soon as I start feeling good, then I'm like, woohoo! You know? What can I do? Marie says, I hate cooking, thinking about what to cook. Our oldest daughter has a lot of things she doesn't like. Yeah, that's not fun. That's not fun. So anyway, last night was my first, all that to say, last night was the first one that I filmed. And I made a creamy garlic pork chop. Oh my goodness. Dave, I had plated Dave's plate and he started eating and he just walks in the bedroom and he's like, what is this? This is like so freaking amazing. I love it. Hope you keep it on the docket. I'm like, it wasn't even that hard to do. It was so delicious. And those are the recipes you want, right? Not some that are going to be hard and take you hours. Like my sesame chicken. Sure, it's delicious, but it's like a 2-day event, right? It's like a 2-day event. So it's not something that, well, it's a 2-day event for me because when I make it, I make enough for like a week, you know, for 5 days because we love it so much. My daughter says she makes it all the time, just in smaller quantities. But so that's going to be recipe number 1. And it's going to get me to try new recipes, 1. But I'm going to share with you some favorites too. I'm thinking today I'm going to film. Hi, Duffy. I was just saying, Duffy, because you were the one of the girls that asked if I was going to do diamond painting again. And yes, I am. I just took a little break and I was sick too. But it's coming back, probably starting next week because tomorrow morning I just remembered, I have a physio appointment because I had to cancel last Friday. I was sick, so I got to go tomorrow. And what else? Yeah, so I'm gonna probably start on Monday now. So the first one will probably be next Tuesday or something. Oh, I only have 2 there. Let's put a third one. You need to start making freezer meal for your father-in-law. I wanted to make freezer meal for Caitlin. The problem is her husband is super fussy, like really fussy. So for me to make the meals, I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where to start. Like, he literally doesn't like anything. He does not like anything. And this afternoon, I keep going back and forth. This afternoon, I have to make gifts for that birthday party we're going to tomorrow. That little kid is not on his team right now. He was on his team last year. And so I want to make him some hockey wax. Ooh, I like that. I want to make him some hockey wax. And so that's what I'm going to do this afternoon. And since I'm going to be in my craft room, or not my craft room, my soap room, I'm going to clean up in there too. I'm going to clean up all in there because it needs to. It needs to be cleaned up. Now, before I go downstairs from here, I'm going to clean up the mess that I made right now because the top of my desk was clean. And it doesn't take long. I put 15 minutes on the timer the other day. I filmed it. That's going to be an upcoming video. I filmed it. 15 minutes, man. I had the top of my desk. That's the only thing I was able to do was the top of my desk. But it was the top of my desk, right? And what I'm going to do is, maybe not every day because I have a lot of things I got to get done. But I'm going to maybe I could dedicate an hour every day to picking 4 rooms and spending 15 minutes. And maybe my scrap room can just be one of those rooms every, 15 minutes a day. Not counting cleaning up the mess that I did making a page. Because, man, when you see that video, it's like, yeah, that was for 1 page. My desk was clean before I started this page. Yeah, so you should see the state of my desk after that 1 page. Oh, the page was stamp number 2 for Patreons. It was an involved page, but I think it turned out great. But my desk afterwards was like, oh my goodness. But 15 minutes and it was clean. But the problem is, if I want the rest of my room to be clean, now I have to say, okay, when I finish, I'm going to clean my desk, not count that in the 15 minutes because every day that's all I'm going to do, right? And then once that's done, then maybe go do something else and then come back later and do a 15-minute of cleanup because it needs it. Ooh, do you remember my IKEA drawer that I said the punches, like I can't open it? I got it to open. So because I got it to open, I took all the punches out. So they're all on the floor. So that's a big part why my room is a mess right now, because I have all those punches on the floor. But at least I can open me and my challenges. 100 books, 365 pages. Now you think an hour a day cleaning. Careful you don't burn out. I'm exhausting keeping up just watching you. You know what? That's the only way that I get anything done. Otherwise, I'm just like, tomorrow. Tomorrow. That'll get done tomorrow. But if I have challenges, I get stuff done. And the thing is, if, I need a break, I'll take a 2-day break like I did last week. I'll take a 2-day break. But usually that's after months of doing a bunch of stuff. Oh, and one of the things that I had committed to, which was going to take me at least 4 to 5 days of filming, editing, I had to write instructions, all that, just got canceled and pushed back to June. So I just got a whole bunch of hours that freed up. So I'm like, what can I do? What can I do? Laura says, me too, Duffy. Think Nicole has twice as many hours in her day as the rest of us. LOL. Something has to go. Before Christmas, I was watching a lot of TV. I'm basically was watching zero TV except at night, Dave and I would watch 1 hour. But those 2 days that I stayed in bed, 2-day break, reading how many books? I was just telling them that this afternoon, when I take my break, I'm going to finish book 12, and we're January 12. Yay! You did 320 T last year? See, it's doable. It's doable. I must be close to over 300 and some, because when you think about it, for Patreon, I do 11 or 12. 3 months of the year, 3 months or 4 months of the year, I do 12. And then the other ones I do 11. So that's 36 plus 11 times 9, that's 99. So that's 100 and what? 120? 120? And then all the layouts I did for this, then all the virtual crops that I did 10, then the 2 scrapathons that I did 35 in each, that's 70. I'm sure I'm over the 300. So it sounds like it's crazy. It kind of is a little bit, but I think it's doable. I think I'm like T. I think I was probably like at 320, 325. So it's about 40 pages extra. And I'm going to count these. These are pages, right? These are pages. I don't think I'm going to put any on here. I'm just going to put a picture. I think this is good. I'll put words. I'll put extra stuff. Once I'm doing that. Where's my page? Where's my page? You do challenges too, just not quite so many. Last year I had a goal to lose 10 pounds and I lost, every year that I said 20 pounds, I lost 0. Last year I said 10 and I lost 14. Now I've gained a couple, but how do you count double page? 2. 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Absolutely 2. It's 2 pages. You got twice as many photos. There. That's 2 pages today. I'm going to have to remember to put that on my counter. Oh, and I did the travel mini album class. Yes, I did. That was 2021. That was 2021. I didn't do it this year. Okay, that's done. Let's do 13. Let's do 13. Okay. What color's that? Red. Okay, we did red. Maybe let's do another green. I'm not being fussy with these. You know what? Once they're in the album, nobody cares. They just like looking at what you know, the pictures. And here, I'm going to make a buckets list. Why not? Since we're making lists here. Since we're making lists. Okay. Ooh, that is pretty, but it's blue. Did I print out the December photos yet? No. No, I haven't. But that's okay. You know what I'm going to do is one of these nights, I'm just going to say, I'm going to take the evening and I'm going to sit there and I'm just going to print them all. I'm going to print them all and that'll be it. But it's going to be in a few weeks probably, because I'm working on releasing that favorite moments of 2023 to everybody. My patrons got the class already, but I'm doing. Am I going to crop and create in March? No. No, I'm not going to go this year. 4 by 6. No, that's smack dab in, I think my days of crops are done. In person. Just because I hate missing Mason stuff. And I'm like, what if it's a away tournament and I can't go? When I went to Quispam, I was literally upset the whole weekend. I was like, and of course that's the weekend, like he had an amazing weekend. He scored a few goals, and so I was like, you know what? You're going to Scrap Cruise in 2024? Good for you. Good for you. I'm hoping to be able to do that in 2024. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not planning quite that far ahead yet, because I don't know if I said it here or somewhere else, but we want to do across the United States now. We just don't know when. So we got to save our pennies for that. I hope gas goes down before then. My goodness. And the dollar exchange too is not as crazy. So we got to save our pennies for that. Gonna have to save for a few years. Gonna miss you. You'll miss me. I'll miss you guys too. It was quite the debate in my head. Quite the debate. What weekend is it, Barb? I think I'll put that there. And the thing is now, you know, to go get new supplies is not even like, how do you call that? An incentive, because we have a scrap store close to us now, so we can go I can go get stuff anytime. I've been really good though. I don't even go check. Italy to Greece. Oh, I went on a cruise in 2019 with Vicky Booten. It was awesome. It was awesome. We went to the Caribbean. It was so fun. But I think now I want to go on a cruise to go on a cruise. You know what I mean? Just do a cruise. That was my first cruise. And half the time I was like, I don't want to go and scrapbook. I can do that anytime. I want to go explore the ship. I want to do other stuff. I mean, at least port days you could go and explore, right? But I find this one is kind of clashy. This one is clashy. Let's find another one. But I'd still, March 11th and 12th. Well, I know he doesn't have a tournament. It's probably sold out anyway, but I don't think I'd want to go. His tournament, he's got 2 things at the end of the month. But I'm sure he's going to have lots of games. But at least in Moncton I could go, right? Yeah, the March stuff isn't there yet. They only have January and February. Oh my goodness. Duffy said, I had a bit of drama today. My son deleted 16,000 pics off my computer by accident. They were all sorted. Thank goodness for backups, but it was a few hours of my life I'll never get back. Oh my goodness. Oh. So he must have deleted the trash too? I can't even imagine. I'm really happy for you that you do have the backup, because that would be devastating. Devastating. It's like, I don't know if you, some of you watch Kim from the Wads. She was keeping all her pictures on the Walmart app. Like, all her pictures. She lived in Italy for a while. Like, all those pictures. And Walmart changed their software, and they sent an email and said, don't worry, your stuff is safe, like blah, blah, blah. So anyway, she trusted them, and she was one of the few that they lost all her pictures. And some of her pictures were not backed up. Hi, Debbie. Some of her pictures were not backed up. And then they had the gall to say, well, you should have backed your stuff up. Oh, not very nice. If you're gonna, they offered her a $10 coupon. They offered her a $10 coupon. Oh, not good. Yeah, it's a good reminder not to have them all in one spot, for sure. For sure. Okay, let's get this done. I don't know how many we're going to do today, but you know what? Whatever I get done today, it's more than I had done yesterday, right? So even though it's not a whole bunch, it's something. It's something. I think I'm going to keep that there. Yeah, right? Oh, come on. She was not happy. And I don't blame her. I actually, when she was telling her story, I actually had tears in my eyes because I was like, I can't even imagine. She has 5 kids. And at the time that happened, she had 4 kids. So that's all her baby pictures. That's all their birthdays. That's all like everything. She said now some stuff she had somewhere else, but that's a lot. That's 3 more than you. Yeah, even if we get 1 more page done, I'll be happy. If we get 4, I'll be happy. I'll be happy. It's like yesterday when I came upstairs, my plan was not to grab one of my page kits and make a page with you guys. It was actually, you know, to do pages for Patreon. For not next week, the week after, I think. But anyway. And I came upstairs and I'm like, you know what? I feel like making a page with those page kits because they've been sitting there in a container. They're nice and contained, if you will, but they need to be used up. So it felt good to just do something for fun. You know what I mean? Just because I wanted to. What day am I doing? Of course day 13 is not there. Okay, well I'm just going to use this one. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Man, in 2020, I bought all this, oh, I could do green. Should I do green? Let's look for green. Do green. 13. Haha, it's there. That's the right color. Not that the other layout wouldn't have been fun too, but it just felt fun to just do something on a whim. I think that's what the fun part was. I just came upstairs and said, this is what I feel like doing. And then, as you could tell, I was so chatty. The video was an hour long. I didn't think it was that long, but it was. A whole hour. But it was fun. It was a whole lot of fun to do. I got another page done. Okay, let's see what else I can use in there. Ooh, look at that Santa head. I don't think they can fit in these, though. He's some big. I'm going to have to cut off his... You liked the pale blue matting when you swapped it from the red? Me too. Unless I kind of tip it like that. Ooh, maybe I can put him here. No. Maybe I can tip him. You know what? I'll just put a small picture there. Ha ha ha. When your daughter was born, our computer was tolling. Oh my gosh. Bye-bye pictures. So that was the moment when I started to make backups. Oh, that is heartbreaking. I asked everybody around us if they make pictures. Oh, so you have a few? A stick Santa on my sleeve? Stick Santa. Oh, stick Santa on the sleeve. Yeah, I think I want him inside just because then he's going to get kind of messed up. Because when people flip it, but a lot of times I do small pictures, so I'll just put a small picture there. I think I like that. This guy, I'm going to put him right there. And here, I need some green cardstock. Let me go get some green cardstock. Is that the right green? That's good. You like him tilted? I do too. And I mean, this obviously is going to have to go on a page. I could, like Laura had said, maybe cut it and put it in 2 page protectors, but I think I'll just keep him for a page. I want to try and use up some of the stuff in here for this layout. But I think I like that Santa tilted. Okay, so here we'll do 3 by 3. Right there. I might put something else there. And here we'll do 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. We'll put them there. And then we'll do 2 1/4 by whatever this is, right there. Now, do I want green there or do I want white? I think I want white. By 3. Right there. I'll just switch those out. That's a-okay. And this guy here, look at that. I can stick him underneath like that. Maybe here. Hi, Felicia. Lost lots of pictures in a house fire in 2002. Thank goodness I was the mom who sent out pictures to family. Not all were recovered. I learned the value of people and oversharing. Absolutely. I always think too, you know, like Apple, for example. I was looking and it's like $1.50 a month and you can store all your pictures there too. And I think about that a lot too, about maybe sending all my pictures there and just paying $1.50 a month. But I think if I want to do that, I want to put them there like organized. You know what I mean? Like not just on a whim, not just all over the place. So that's another thing. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, how do you say that? I don't know if I'll be able to get that organized this year. But that would be one thing that I definitely would love to organize. But we'll start with what I want to organize for right now. And then we'll work on the picture stuff for sure. There. He's so cute. Okay. Let's get that done. That. I think those 2 right there. I think I'll put the two pictures the two pictures together, and then I'll put that on the side. I think I like it better than in the middle. I take pictures of every layout, but I don't keep the pictures. You know what I mean? I guess all the pictures that I have on Patreon, those are there. All the pictures on my website, those are there. Pictures of, you know, the layouts. All my videos, but it's not the same as pictures. But I have, you know, videos of every page. Did you see that? I'm almost hitting 1,000 videos. I'm so glad I went back and I numbered my videos for Scrapbook process. Because I think I'm like 13 away. 13 away from 1,000 process videos. And that doesn't include like lives and stuff like that. So I know I'm way above 1,000 videos on my channel, but the ones that I've labeled Scrapbook process video, I have 987 is the one I uploaded yesterday. So that was fun when I kind of realized that yesterday. It's funny, like I use those all the time. You know, I put the numbers all the time. And then yesterday it just kind of hit me. It was like, whoa, I'm close to 1,000. I am close to 1,000. But that is awesome. Man, I remember my very first video. I filmed my old scrap room in my old house. And I was so nervous. I think it lasted maybe 3 minutes because my scrap room wasn't big in there. And then now, right? What, 9 years later? I have to say though, I don't think YouTube is a very big supporter of scrapbookers. So the algorithm is not your friend. The algorithm is not your friend. Should I put that there? Okay. Let's do this. Not your friend. Ooh, this is the good color. I like that. I like that. Oh, look at him. I wasn't going to do any pages this way, you know what I mean? But I might have to. I might have to do one. Oh my gosh, I love him. We're doing one this way. Just so I can use him. I'm using him this year. And then I'll use him with this. You know what? We're going to do that next page. I don't know if it'll fit in the next slot, but that's okay because I'll just make it whatever day after that. Ooh, no. So it'll be day 15. So we'll jump day 14 and we'll make day 15. That's what we'll do. And because I'm doing this, I'll know that I still need to do day 14. It's all good. So we'll use him and him, or that and that, for sure. That and that. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's a card. What's that doing in there? That's paper. That is paper. Oh, too bad. If that wasn't the same color, that would look good behind there, right? But it's the same color. So it's all good. You know what? I'm going to cut this out. And I'm going to use Holly Angel. So glad you're doing December Daily. These are some of my favorites videos of yours. Oh, cool. I thought people would be like, okay, December's over. We don't want to hear about Christmas anymore. So I thought I'd do one more. Like I said, the rest I think I'm going to do on my own. And then I'll try to film it, but then I'll do like a voiceover and just kind of do quite a few days in one. And then maybe I'll do a video of adding all the pictures quickly and then maybe do a flip through. So there might be, I have what? After, I keep forgetting how many pages are done. So that'll be 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I'll have 14 left to do. We'll say 13 left to do. I can probably do the 13 in 1 or 2 videos and then putting the pictures in 1 or 2 videos. And then, so maybe 3 or 4 more videos. I'm hoping it's going to be all in January. I'm hoping, and then just get it settled. But I have so many more layouts I want to do. I want to do a layout of my goals, right? Oh, I got to do these. Oh, man. I got to put these together. I want to use those. I want to keep them out. That way I'm going to put them together. But I'd like to get this done before, I get into much of other stuff. But then again, I don't want to wait too long to do my goals page. That needs to happen like tout sweet. Tout sweet. So that's probably going to be my next layout. Merry everything, happy always. I'm going to put that right there. There we go. Duffy says, I like seeing stuff completed, so I'm glad you're still sharing the creating them. I know. I'm like that too. I want stuff finished. And then I was thinking, I think the books I read, not 2022, because I didn't even start that one. And that one, I think I'm just going to do a 2-page spread for. But 2021, I still have October, November, December to do. I haven't done that. I need to finish that. It's weighing on my mind. It's not done. It needs to get done. It's like my Monica closet, right? When we got back from camping, I just kind of threw everything in the closet. And then I went to grab something. I was looking for a diamond painting. The So Many Books, So Little Time. And I dropped a whole bunch of stuff like an avalanche. And I'm like, I'm not going to pick it up because I'm going to clean it. Well, guess what? I can also skip things. Oh, man. Do you know me? Do you know me? If I start something, I got to finish it. And it's okay that it's not done right away. It's okay, right? But my Monica closet, that is a definite. That's happening. That's getting cleaned. Probably next week. Is it still lying there? Yep. Because I was like, oh, I'm cleaning my closet. So I'll get it done. So yeah, it's still there. And then because I lost all this weight, when I lost all this weight, I was like, oh, I need to try, new outfits. And then I was trying outfits and they're all over the place. So, oh my gosh. I call it my Monica closet. And it was funny because I said that to Dave yesterday. I said, okay, I'm over the Monica closet, right? He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, what do you mean? What do I mean? Don't you remember that from Friends? He's like, no, I don't. No, I don't. And I'm like, oh my gosh, she had a closet because her apartment was spotless, right? But she had a closet that nobody was allowed to open. And when they finally opened it, it was like stuffed and you could hardly fit anything in it. It's not that bad, but it's bad. I know I'm going to spend a day in there. I'm going to spend a day and it's just going to be done. But it's something that is eating up space in my brain. I don't like that. It's something that's eating up space in my brain that doesn't need to be, right? Because every day that I go get change, that closet is my nemesis. And I'm like, oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate it. I mean, my bedroom is perfect. My bathroom, close the door to the closet, is perfect. My kitchen, my living room, my other bathroom, you know what I mean? Like everything is. And when my soap room is clean, it's clean. Right now it's dirty, but half an hour and it's going to be clean. But that closet, man, it's giving me nightmares. And that's the thing. It actually stops you from getting good sleep. So it needs to happen. It needs to happen. And I'm going to film it. You're going to see my skeletons. What you can do in 3 minutes, do it right away. Well, it's going to take me a whole lot more than 3 minutes. It's probably going to take me a day. Because you know what I'm going to do? I could probably clean the closet in 15 minutes. Like everything that's on the floor, I could do that. But that's not what I want to do. I want to take everything out. There's actually a bookcase in there with a ton of books. And then because we have like built-ins in my closet. It's a walk-in closet. So we have built-ins in there. And it has shelves on the top. That's full of books. That's full of books. And then, so I'm going to take everything out. And I'm going to refinish it. And I'm going to do that to my, I'm going to take you along and do my kitchen cabinets too. I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to clean the outside of my what do you call it? My kitchen cupboards. I'm going to do the outside, clean those all up. And then we're going to take it section by, because the kitchen closet or the kitchen cupboards, that's a lot, right? Then we'll do a section by section. We'll do it together. And if there's anything that you guys need the motivation for, or sometimes it's just fun to watch somebody else clean. It's just fun to watch somebody else clean, right? And we're all in the same situation, right? Sometimes things just get away from us. It gets crazy, but then you just deal with it. You just have to deal with it. I've just, Just been putting it off. When did we move back? October. So we're January. Man, it's almost time for us to go back. It's time I deal with the stuff. So we're going to deal with it. We're going to deal with it. And I might not be able to do it all in a week or in a day because, like I said, I want to take everything out and then get rid of stuff. I'll never fit size 6 again. Never. I stopped buying books, T. That's why I'm going to the library now. I said to my husband, I'm not buying any more books. 0. I think I have 1,500, 1,600 books on my Kindle app, if not more. 1,600 books, maybe. And I have a library because they say if you have 1,000 books, you have a library. I'm here to tell you I have a library. So that's another thing. I said, you know what? I think I'm going to go on Facebook Marketplace and the books that I've read, I'm going to start putting them on there and putting them, I don't know, in bundles or selling them separately, or I don't know. I'm going to find a way just to sell my books, even if it's just for a few dollars, you know? Ooh, what is this? Oh, a bookmark. Talking about books. That's a great idea though, T. Look at that bookmark. I love it. My daughter got me some. My daughter got me some for Christmas, Jessica. She got me Friends one. Talking about Friends. I always refer to Friends, right? She got me Friends one, so I use them all the time. They're awesome. I miss my Friends t-shirt. I got so many compliments on that Friends t-shirt. Everywhere I'd go, people would say, I love your t-shirt. But it's like so old now. I don't wear it. It's just too old. It's falling apart. That's probably one of the ones I'll probably get rid of. That'll be one of the ones I get rid of. That's okay. I should, you struggle. It's just, it would be okay if I had room for them, okay? Right at the bottom of my steps here, I have a bookcase that is filled with books. I'm sure that each shelf has 25 to 30 books because I didn't put them vertically. I put them horizontally so I can fit more. That is full, and there's some books on top, like the very, very top layer. There's not many there. I think there's probably 7 or 8. That's full. In my bedroom, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 in my bedroom that are full. And I have 1 in my closet that is full. And I have those 2 shelves that is in my closet that is full. So that is one thing that's coming out of my closet. I don't want the books in there anymore. I have all my diamond paintings up there. I have all of my diamond paintings up there, which I think the diamond paintings, I will keep them there because I really don't know where else I can put them. And if that's the only thing that's on my top shelf, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Okay, I gotta look for red. I gotta look for red something here. Red. Yeah, I'll be fine if I just do that, I think. Okay, let's see if we can find something to put there. And then that'll be it. That'll be it for this one. I will add words, that kind of thing. There we go. For the rest of the stuff. And then we'll get one more done. One more done. We'll get day 15 done. Do you know what I'm afraid of? I'm afraid that if I don't, or day 15 done. If I don't do it with you guys like this, guess what's going to happen? I'm not going to get it done. But I'm going to try and push myself to do it. I'm going to try and push myself to do it. And get them done. Hi, Judy. How are you, girl? How are you, Judy? All the way from the Netherlands. Woot woot. Oh, a little plug here. My virtual crop, where we're going to make 10 pages, that's coming up on January 27th to 29. And we're going to get 10 pages done. And this time, I've tweaked the hours so that I kind of hit all the time zones. So Friday night from 6 to 9. Saturday, I changed it from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. And then Sunday from 9 to 11. So we're going to get some pages done. We're going to get some pages done. Yeah, it's hard to let them go, but at this point, I'm kind of like, oh my gosh, I got to do something. Okay, so that'll be that. So let's do the vertical one, and it's going to be day 15. I got to remember, that's going to be day 15. Okay, cool. Let's try to get this. Let's try to get this. Okay. Let's try to look at the colors of him and kind of base the color off this guy. I think I'm going to go with like a light blue. Light blue. Let me see. It's your birthday that weekend? Cool. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, let's try to pick this as quickly and efficiently as we can. I really like this. I want to somehow use this, right? How cool is that? Maybe I can put him down here. Oh, he looks a little busy. It's too bad because both of these fit better on there. Maybe Snowman can be, he can be here because it looks like there's snow. It looks like there's snow. Okay, let me see how that's going. let me see how that's going. Okay. Ooh. We can maybe use this guy. We got to figure something out for these. And normally you're very neat. You work at a laboratory. Oh, exactly. Like I said. And you should see like my travel trailer. Like it's always like, you know, clean. Clean all the time. But my Monica closet, and I think that's why it's kind of, it's weighing on me. It's definitely weighing on me. Oh, I'm going to put that right there. I'm going to use this somehow. I might even, well, I'm going to use that one, not this. That's right. Your scrap room is your creative space, and my closet is my dumping ground. Ah, it used to be so clean. It's going to be again, though. That's what I just got to keep telling myself. I just had so much stuff to do before Christmas. Oh my gosh. So much stuff. It's going to get done. And then after that, it's going to be our basement. We want to get our basement all arranged and stuff so we can start like using it. So, but this year, there's still a lot of stuff I want to organize. Like I said, I want to go through my cupboards, my kitchen cupboards, and stuff that I'm like, first, I've been here 6 years. So I'm like, okay, how can there's a few that I've rearranged, but now I'm like, okay, what else can I do to kind of arrange this so that it kind of makes more sense, you know what I mean? So, and if there's stuff that I'm not using, bye, it's going to be gone. So I want to do that too. How's Dave's hand? He's doing good. It's still, I mean, he went to the doctor on December 23rd, I think it was. No, November 23rd was his last appointment with the specialist, and they said that his strength is back almost to 100%. He doesn't even have to do physio anymore. And, you know, he feels like, you know, he's back on the ice playing hockey. It's just, it's always cold. Like we go around and he's going around with a glove on his hands because he's so cold. So he'll have one glove on this hand, and then the other hand he doesn't have a glove. But apart from that, he's doing good. He said, what a life lesson, though. Like, take your time. Don't rush, because that's what he was doing. He did, you know, wasn't thinking, wasn't being smart. Do you know what I mean? So, we're not young pups anymore, so we can't just do stuff, you know, and overstretch. Make sure that you're nice and secure. Don't climb a ladder and for it not to be laying down flat. Do you know what I mean? So it was a life lesson for sure. But, I mean, the doctors told them, and At first I was a little frustrated because I'll tell you, when I got cancer when I was 25, and I had doctors and nurses tell me, well, if there was a cancer to choose, I would choose Hodgkin's. And that used to make me so upset because they were like, oh, you're so lucky that you got Hodgkin's because it's highly curable and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, if I was lucky, I wouldn't have cancer at all. You know, like, you're upset, right? Because you got, you know, your whole life is upturned or whatever. And, oh, as a matter of fact, one of Katie's friends, she just told me this week, well, not friends, she went to school with him. She's more friends with his mom than him. He's 28. He was just diagnosed with Hodgkin's disease, which is what I had. So anyway, she was telling his mom, she goes, that's what my mom had. And I told her, I said, yeah, tell her, you know, people are going to say, oh, because now when I had it, the chance of survival was 75%, which was high, right? Because that was 26 years ago. The survival rate now is 94%. Are they balmy? Exactly. And so that's great odds, right? So it's encouraging, but when you're in the throes of it, you don't want to hear that you're lucky to have gotten that, you know, don't tell me that. No, I don't feel lucky at all. I feel like garbage right now. Let me wallow. Let me be upset. Let me cry. I was 25 years old, right? I had a 5-year-old, or 4-year-old, and I was scared to death that, you know, I wasn't going to make it. And you know what? 6 months after I got better, there's a woman that I worked with, and her girl got Hodgkin's disease. And her first treatment, she passed away because one of the treatments that they give you is similar to like a bee sting. You know what I mean? And she was hi Kristen, she was highly allergic and she passed away. So, no. So I told her, I said, you know, it's okay for him to be upset. It's okay to be upset and to say it sucks. That sucks, you know? So anyway, she's like, yeah. Let me be terrified and sick. Exactly. And another thing is, I would go in. Have you guys ever seen that movie? Oh, Die Young. It's about a doctor who's all about, like, he's a surgeon. He treats people like you go in, you go out. They're not people. They're just someone on the, you know, something on the table that you need to fix. And then he gets sick and all his coworkers treat him like that. And then he realizes, like, oh my gosh, that is not good. Anyway, don't get me wrong. They were super nice to me. They were trying to be comforting, right? They were trying to be comforting. But I told them it didn't help. So another thing that they did was they would send me to all these tests, and they wouldn't tell me what the tests were about. Okay, we got to move some of this around. They wouldn't tell me what the tests were about. It was exactly like that doctor. Go in, test, go out. So anyway, I was going for a scan, and again, not telling me what the scan was about. This was in the first 2 weeks, so everything is fresh for me, right? And I just had a bone marrow biopsy. I don't know if you know, but that is, the labor wasn't as horrifying as a bone marrow biopsy. Labor wasn't as horrifying as that. So I'm laying down on the table. He's just like, turn like this, do this, you know, not telling me what he's taking a picture of. So I'm just laying there. I'm 25 years old, okay? I'm just laying there, and then all of a sudden, tears, I'm just crying. Not bawling, but just tears are just going. And then all of a sudden, he kind of looks at me and he's like, oh my goodness, like, what's wrong? And I said, nobody tells me what's going on. I'm going to cry. Nobody is telling me what's going on. Like, I just feel so alone. And he felt horrible. So he's like, you know what? You're absolutely right. He stopped what he was doing. He pulled over a little stool. He sat next to me and he explained the whole thing that he was doing. The test that he was doing and all this stuff. And he must have told everybody else, because after that, when people would come in the room, they would tell me, hey, we're here. And then they all started nicknaming me. I've never had a nickname. I've never had a nickname. And they all nicknamed me Nikki. So it didn't matter. I had so many tests, I can't even tell you. They said, poor you, we've never seen anybody with so many tests in our lives. You've done every test possible. And so I would go down the hospital and then you would hear, hey, Nikki. So my thing is to say I did have a good experience after that. And you just have to speak up. You just have to say, this is not okay. I'm not good here. Right? So, and I had one really, you're tearing up. When she told me that her friend, it kind of brought back bad mojo. You know what I mean? I didn't like it, but that was just a couple days ago. She told me that. Forgot what I was saying. Oh, there's this nurse. She wasn't even on my floor. And I think it was probably after that. She probably heard from me from that. I think that poor radiology guy, he just felt horrible. So anyway, they sent this nurse to come and see me. When she was 15, she was diagnosed with Hodgkin's disease. So she came from a place from, like, I know how you feeling. You know what I mean? And she was so great. So great. That was such a good experience. For her to come and, talk to me and stuff. She was so sweet. I still remember her name. Her name was Kathy. And she's the one that said, if they say to you, oh, I don't know if we should also give you, radiation and chemo. She said, tell them, give me all you got. Because she said they didn't do that for me. And then I ended up getting it again. And when it came back with a vengeance. And it just happened that, remember I think I talked about that before, but there was like 5 or 6 doctors, because I was borderline, whether I should have just chemo or chemo and radiation. And then something else happened after. And then they said, oh, you needed radiation anyway. But they were kind of discussing, there was like 5 doctors in the room because, there was something wrong with my bone marrow. They had to send it to Montreal to get it, checked and all this stuff. So again, they're all talking amongst themselves like I'm not even there. It probably helped that I was in nursing. Do you know what I mean? Because then I was like kind of educated in the medical field. Do you know what I mean? So, and her talking to me too helped. And I said, so they were all talking about that. And I said, do I get a say? And they all turned around and said, they said, oh my goodness, of course. And then I said, give me all you got. Give me all you got. I don't want to do this again. You had cancer when you were 29, Judy? It made you more assertive in hospitals? Absolutely. Absolutely. You have to, right? You have to fight. I think I'm going to put him there too. I think I'm going to put him there too. I might put him up here though. No. No, because of this, I want to keep it like this. So day 15, let's put day 15 on there. How many days did we do, guys? Is this day number 4? We did 11, 12, 13, and 15. That's pretty cool. I'm happy about that. If every time I sit down, if I could get 4 days done, and I think if I'm on my own, I usually get them done a little faster, just because, you know, I'm not looking at the chat and all that stuff, right? I was like, what is that thing on the snowman? In regards to hearing about Caitlin's friend, I read something recently which said trauma comes back as a reaction, not as a memory. That is so true. So true. It brought me back 25 years, I can tell you that. Brought me back 25 years. I think I told you guys, oh, I still didn't make my, Judy says, I'm okay now, still strong at 56. Judy, me too, and I'm 56 too, and I was 25 when I got cancer. We're cancer survivors, girlfriend. We're the same age, Judy. I'm going to be 57 in May. He was awake for his foot surgery. Oh, my Lanta. Yikes. I was awake for one thing when they put my portacath in. And I didn't enjoy it. I did not enjoy it. The doctor kept huffing and puffing, and I kept saying, is something wrong? He's like, no, no, no. But then you wonder, why are you huffing and puffing then? Stop it. I don't know if that's actually showing up there. Wish this tree was a different color. I wish this tree was a different color. You know what? How about if we move this little guy up here? Because he's going to stand. Oh, and then we move this. Oh, just a second here. What am I doing? Okay. Oh, there we go. And then we can put the Christmas tree. Oh, it's too big. I have to do the tilt-a-whirl with this one too. I might have to cut a few branches off the bottom. It's all good. I'd rather cut the branches than the star. I can use ink on the tree. It's more this part that I wish it was a different color. I could outline it, but it's all good. Actually, it fits pretty good. You just turned on January 3rd. Happy belated birthday. So we're a year apart then, because I'm going to be, or 7 months apart. I'm going to be 57. 57. Okay. It's coming along good. I have, like I said at the beginning, we went to the World Juniors this year. So for a couple games. So I have pictures of that. Our game, Switzerland versus Finland and USA versus Slovakia. I have pictures. Oh no, that was in January. I still took pictures though, but of us watching the gold medal game at home. I wish we could have been there, but it's okay. You know what? Moncton and Halifax did such a good job that they're allowed to put their names back in to be a contention for 2025, because it was supposed to be in another country, but because of everything that's going on, you know, between Ukraine, and so that's why Moncton and Halifax got it. So they said that we have a chance of getting it again in 2025. You can be sure I'm going to be getting some tickets then. Way more tickets. This year it was just like, oh my gosh, we just came back from a trip, from a crazy pants trip. So I think that's going to be good. I think this is going to be good. Like this. A few words, and it is done. Now this, I don't think I know where the sheets are, no, this is all one. So I'll have to look for that after I finish the live and put them in my album that way. So I know page 16 has to be vertical too. Page 16 has to be vertical. Oh, I'm going to have... No, I can only do 2, but it's going to be on the back side. Okay. How about... I don't want to do... Let's just do a dark blue, I think. Okay, let me see here. I want to choose the papers. I don't know if we'll get much done. We're going to stop at noon. But at least I'll get to choose the papers. I'll choose the papers, and then I'll remember to do day 16 this way. I hope I get to finish it though, because man, weren't we just talking about that? That I hate leaving stuff undone. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to do everything that I'm not cutting new papers. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to have to cut new papers, but I'm kind of getting low. I'm getting low on my papers. Okay. Oh, look. Oh, that's the same. Oh, I can use this. No, I can't. I can use it as a accent, I guess. Okay, so I need some 3x4s right now. And I don't want to always cut from this. I'm not looking at the screen. Just because I'm trying to... I really want to use some 3x4s because I'm running low. So let's see what we have here. You know what? I think that's good. Let's take this and let's put that back. Okay, we're good. Okay, we got a mess here. Let's try to clean up. Well, quickly, I'll go find a dark blue. And we'll cut a bunch. Like this. This will cut to 3x4. A little bit less than 3. Just like that. Maybe up here. This, I'm going to leave it like that. Let's do a couple of 3x3s for this one. Maybe some bigger pictures like that. Where's my white cardstock? I can do one here. We're going to do 2 2¼ by 2¼ Oh, I don't think I can put 2 on that one. It's okay. Let's see if we can fit it somewhere else. I can fit it there. And this, we'll put 1 like this. And what else? Nope. We got to put a blue here. So 2¼ by 3 maybe? Just for something different. There we go. Probably white won't show up very much on that. Oh, I think it's okay. Let's do this. What should we do here? Another blue. I'm going ham on this, guys. 2½. Oh, how big is this? By 3. Okay. I'm going ham. I'm trying to get as much done as I possibly can. Ooh, that'll go well there. Let's glue this down. Because I don't want any loose stuff. No loose stuff. Just like that. It's coming up to midnight, so I'm going to bid you good night. Best of luck with your physio. Hope it's not too painful. Night, everyone. Bye, Duffy. Talk to you soon. Okay. Just like that. Ooh. Maybe this guy? Why not? We got to choose the number 15 so we remember it's... Oh, that was the back side of that paper. Perfect. Let's choose day 15. Oh, there's blue. Please be a 15. Yes, there is. Oh, no, it's not 15 we got to do. 16. Day 16. Because we skipped over 14. Day 16. Woot woot. Done. Okay. I'm going to put something else with that. Let's get some of this stuff out of the way. I think we're going to do it. I think we're going to do it. We're going to get it done. So that's what? That's 5 today. That's awesome. I tell you, when I put my mind to it, I can get them done pretty quickly. But I have to stop reading the the chat. I have to go. So that's why I think if I'm filming and then do a voiceover later, I'll be able to do pretty much all of them in one afternoon. So I'll have to pick an afternoon, probably in a couple of weeks, because the Monica Closet is coming up next. I think I'm going to do that. I got it done. You're right, Karina. I got her done. That was my goal today, was to get 5. So I was like, ooh, I don't think I'm going to do it. But then I remembered that last time I had 20 minutes left and I was like, let's just do it. And I got it done. Are they perfect? No. But it's all good. Okay, let's try to find teal in this. I just made a mess. More stuff for me, or aqua, that's fine. More stuff for me to clean later. I'm gonna clean, but we love to be with you. That's why I do it. That's why I do it. But I know I got to get this project done. And I don't know, I think people are probably going to be over it by, or what, the 12th today? So I figured I was kind of pushing my luck to do one today. I was pushing my luck. Okay. Let me see here. Oh, I didn't glue these down. What am I doing? There we go. There. Good enough, right? Good enough. My memories are going to be preserved. And you know what? When I look at it on a different day, I like it a whole lot more than I did the day that I did them. Does that make sense? I think once I have kind of perspective, you know, like walk away from it and then come back to it, I'm like, oh, this is actually pretty good, right? So I think it's just in the moment, you're like, eh. But then when you step away, it happens a lot too with my scrapbook pages. You know, I'll be like, I don't know if I like it. And then I walk away. And when I come back a different day, I'm like, hey, I actually like that. I'm not far behind. You just started. My goal, that's the problem. My goal is always to get it done by January 1st, which obviously this year didn't happen. This year did not happen. I think I like that guy right there. Same thing when you make soup. It's better the next day. Absolutely. I think that's what I'm going to make for supper tonight, and I'm going to share it with you because it's an Acadian dish, and every Acadian makes it different, but I'm going to show you how I make it. It's a bouillon, or a frico is what it's called. And where it's so cold today, I think that's what I'm going to do. And we have hockey tonight at 5. So it'll be perfect because by the time we get home, it'll have, you know, it'll be done. I'll do it before I go. And then when we come home, we can have a bowl of soup because then we'll be freezing. Oh, and we have to stop at Costco too. That's not going to be fun. It's not going to be fun, but we're so out of everything. Like you'll see the first video there I made, because I made veggies in the oven, like roasted veggies. And all I had was potatoes, carrots, and onions, which was still good. Don't get me wrong. We had gone to the little grocery store here and bought some stuff. So we had a little bit of stuff to make supper, but we're not going to get crazy at Costco either, because it doesn't take much that you can be crazy pants at Costco, right? So we're not going to go crazy, but just get the few things. I like lemons. I like to cook with lemons. I like to put lemon in my water. I drink a lot of water. And so I like to put lemons in my water. I started on the bike again. Make sure you wrap up well for hockey. Oh yeah, I'm double panting. Mason goes, you put 2 pairs of pants on? Oh my gosh. You can use garlic and peppers. Oh, I do. I just didn't have any. I had garlic. I put garlic, but I didn't have any peppers. That's why we're going to the grocery stores. Usually I put broccoli, cauliflower, mushrooms, peppers, like the red and orange peppers and yellow peppers. And oh my gosh, it's so delish. But I didn't have any of that. I used what I got. It was a delicious meal. Frico is that Acadian dish that I said that I'm going to make today. It's made very differently, but I'm going to film how I make it. And I've tweaked it over the years too. But it's basically a soup. A chicken soup. It's nice and, you know, warm, and groceries are so expensive, right? And that's why I'm trying to make it so that I'm using what's in my freezer. I'm going to start making meal planning. because I want to use what's in my freezer. But there's certain things that you need. Like right now we need, like I said, some fresh vegetables. We almost don't have any. But we go there with the list and we just get what's on the list. Bacon and sausage. Oh my gosh, what did I make the other week? It was with sausage. Oh, a potato soup. And it said to use bacon. I'm not a very big bacon fan. So I made it with sausage. Oh my gosh. My gosh, my gosh, my gosh. Is it turkey or chicken, carrots, turnips, onions, summer savory, and dumplings? I don't do the dumplings because we try to go a little less on the carbs. I might do some tonight. No, I'm not going to do some tonight. But I do it with chicken, carrots. Instead of turnips, I do potatoes and summer savory. I've done dumplings before, but I don't usually do dumplings in mine, but I can. There's another one that I do with dumplings. So I don't want to do too many with dumplings in them because, man, they're addicting. Those dumplings, yum. I'm going to put that guy right there. I'm going to put that guy right there. Yay. Oh, I better put that I did day 16. See, I should erase that because that was how many days I had left. So I did day 16. So I got to go back and do day 14. Oh, man. I want to go on the bike, but I think I'm going to have to give my back a break first. And then maybe take an hour break. It's the Acadian soup. Yep. And I know everybody makes it very different, but that's the great thing. Okay. And usually when my kids are sick, they ask for it. Especially Caitlin. Mom, I'm not feeling good. Can you make me your soup? And even like Dave, when he's not feeling well, he doesn't dare ask. I don't know why. But I think he just knows that I'm just going to do it. But nobody made me soup when I was sick. I'm just saying. Nobody made me soup. Now, thankfully, a few days before, I had made that potato soup. And I started saying I made it with sausage instead of bacon. Oh my gosh. And I had made a huge pot. So I ended up having that. He would warm it up for me. So that was good. We had to eat it. So I guess he did. He didn't make it, but he would warm it up and bring it to me. No complaints, right? I still ended up with soup. You have to start cooking early tonight? It's pasta night? What kind of pasta, Marit? What kind of pasta? I'm excited to do this, what's for supper thing. One, it's going to get me to when I find a recipe. So what I started doing is I opened like a note on my computer and I saved the link to the recipe, which I never do. But for you guys, I'm doing it, see? So I saved the link to the recipe. So I love that I'm going to be doing that. And I'm going to start printing them because yesterday I had my computer open and it was a pain in the butt. I'd rather have a piece of paper. Plus, it's going to get me to try new things. I'm kind of tired of the same old, you know? Kind of tired of it. Ooh, I kind of like that right there. Kind of like that right there. Oh, spaghetti. I love spaghetti. I make my sauce like in a vat almost. Which, by the way, it's almost time for me to do that. Excuse me. Almost time for me to do a spaghetti sauce. I think we're almost out. In the freezer. It's always one of those things that I have a ton in the freezer. Look at that. I have like 2 things left in here. I kind of like this. Oh, what about that? That's cute. I like that instead of a picture. I'm going to keep this because I'm going to use that as a card for sure. I'm going to use that as a card. I'm going to throw out the plastic though. I love this collection, Home for the Holidays, Pink Fresh Studio. Obviously I do, right? Almost everything is gone. I'm sure some of this is probably in my container, but it's good. It's all good. Let's see if there's anything else we can add. Let's see if there's anything else we can add. I don't think I want to add this. Where's my other? Everything is in shambles right now. And that's why it's good to do a session and then clean up, right? Because right now I can't find anything. Everything is, I was hoping to get that ribbon on here because it's red. So really pop, but I have no idea what I did with it. So I guess that's not going to happen. Ooh, I found this. You want to make soup now? Let me see. Can I put this somewhere? Probably not. Maybe? Hi, Karen. We're just finishing up, girl. Good morning. Good morning, girl. It's cold right now, Karen, here. I'm so envious of you being in Florida. You know what? Dave on the way home last night, which he's never said this before. He's like, you know, maybe, you know, someday, we'll be done with hockey and we can go down south for the winter. I'm like, yes. Yes. Music to my ear. It's been a goal of mine to be a snowbird. I just want to be a snowbird. You know? That's all I want. I think I like that right there. I wish the arrows were pointing that way. That's the only thing. You're sitting on the patio facing the beach. Beautiful hot day today. Did yoga on the beach. Oh, okay, girlfriend. Okay. I think I'm going to put that there. I kind of like it. It's going to go above and beyond. Oh, maybe not. I'll leave it for a picture. I just know there's some days I don't have a lot of pictures. I'm going to do it. But I'm going to do this. There. Done. The page is done. Let me go get at least... Oh, no, I can't. I was going to say, let me go get a page protector and put it in, but I can't because I don't know where they are. Well, I know they are, but they're quite far. Okay. So while I'm just going to clean up, we're just going to say... Oh, excuse me. We're just going to say thanks for joining me. We got 5 pages done. I can't believe it. I really thought that we were going to get 3. At 3, I felt myself, you know, like going downhill. I was like, oh, I don't think I can do more, much more. I'm losing ground. I don't know if I can do any more. The pep is gone, but I picked it up. I picked it up. Oh yeah, that's not going to be for a few years. That's not going to be for a few years. I can't see Dave retiring for another like 10 or 15. So the baby's going to be a teenager. That's not going to be for a few years, but he wouldn't even talk about it before. He wouldn't even talk about it before. So just the fact that he's talking about it. Love this time in my scrap room together. Well, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. You start cooking dinner in 15 minutes, just in time. Just in time. Okay, that goes there. I'm going to try and clean this up. And then I'm going to go downstairs. And I think I'm going to put some heat on my back. I'm going to finish that book. Oh, before that, I'm going to take out the chicken. I'm going to take out the chicken and I'm going to put it in the microwave to thaw out. And then I'm going to go read my book, put some heat on my back, and then I'm going to start supper. You finished 2 layouts? Awesome. Yes, 5 pages. So I think my next session that I do, I'll probably finish my December daily, which is great news. I was kind of like scared that I wasn't going to get it finished this year. But today was definitely a big help. And the last time we got together was a great help too. Am I coming back next week? You mean live? I'm going to go live next week. I just don't think I'm going to do December daily. I think I'm going to start regular time. Regular time. I was reading Marit's thing just in time and I said regular time. Yes, I absolutely love coming on here and hanging out with you guys because it's keeping me accountable. Awesome community. Keeping each other company. Look, all done. Yay. Oh, this I need. Okay, well, I don't have too much to clean up once I'm going to go. There was only this part here. Started my January goals. Yes, I have 5 pages, right? I can get this done. I'm going to go warm up my back, and then I'm going to go on the treadmill, not treadmill, on the bike. Because I want to go on the bike every day. And where I just finished getting sick, I don't want to do the treadmill and the bike. So I'm just doing the bike right now. I'm doing 10 minutes until I feel better because we can't walk anymore. The roads are icy. I'm not walking when it's icy, but I'll do my my treadmill. But on the treadmill, I go on there for like 35, 40 minutes, right? So I want to make sure that I'm healthy, really healthy before I do that. So I'm going to go on the bike for the next week or so. And then I'm going to go on the treadmill. Okay. And you know what? Having that cart that I put everything in was a lifesaver. Because today I came upstairs, I'm like, I don't know where anything is. And then I went, oh yeah, everything's in the cart. So I just took everything out of the cart and I was ready. So definitely something that I'm going to do every year. Just put everything in the cart. And then when I'm ready to work on something, I can just do it. Okay. I am going to go. I'm going to spend another 5 minutes and just clean stuff that's on my desk here before I go downstairs. And I think I'm going to put these pages away. And we will see you next Thursday. And we're going to make some pages next Thursday, for sure. I don't think my December daily will be done by next Thursday, but I think it's time. It's time to start moving on to something else. Something new. I'll just finish that on my own. I'll film it and then share it with you. Bye, everybody. Bye, Laura, Esther, Marie, Karina, Laura, Moira. Did I say Marie? Who else was here? Barb, Karen, T. Oh, Melissa. I remember Melissa. Karina. Can't remember if I said Karina. Bye, girls. We'll talk to you next week.